predator theory, which does make more sense on the surface because there are enormous predators that have attacked humans, so that does happen. But when they looked at her remains, they ruled out a wolf attack, and really, they ruled out animal attacks. But if this is an enormous predator, how did it kill Geraldine? The family was told that unfortunately, because there wasn't enough left of her, they weren't able to determine a cause of death. And so their best guess is she was probably mauled by wild animals, but they would even level with the family and say, honestly, we don't know what did this. So that's gonna do it, guys. If you found the secret in today's video, let us know in the comments what it is and where you found it. So give us a timestamp. And if you're the first to do that, we will pin you at the top of the comment section. If you enjoyed today's video and you haven't done this already, please release a massive saltwater crocodile inside the like button's house. Also, please subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our 3, 4, even 5 weekly uploads. If you want to get in touch with me, you can direct message me on Instagram or on Twitter. My username for both platforms is the same. It's JohnBallin416. I also have a ton of content over on TikTok where my username is Mr. Ballin. If you have a story suggestion, please submit it to our subreddit just called Mr. Ballin. It's linked in the description below. So whether I see you on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, YouTube, or some combination, just know that I really...
HCP. What could it possibly mean? So this is it, the very best sweets, snacks, confectionery, drinks that you can find in Japan's convenience stores. We're going to take you on a journey through them all today. But first, you're probably wondering, what does HCP actually stand for? Now, for some context, I bought this bag, this tote bag, from the 100 yen store just yesterday at Daiso, or as it likes to call itself, the Life Coordinate Shop. I was there to coordinate my life with cheap bags. But just because something's cheap, it doesn't need to mean that the brand is bad, even though in this case, it most certainly is. Because it turns out HCP stands for, it's written down here, I like hamburgers, I like chicken nuggets, I like potatoes. Potatoes, spelled wrong. Yes, finally a bag that speaks to me with the first 3 sentences to come out of my mouth on a romantic first date. The date, it doesn't last very long. Now, Japanese convenience stores, they don't require much of an introduction, but today I want to share with you guys 21 must-try items that you can find at Lawson's, Family Mart, 7-Eleven. They're either things that I eat and enjoy every day, or the things that I've chosen for quirky branding designs and packaging. Admittedly, not all of the things here are good, but they are still things that you need to try at least once. But this whole video will culminate in me trying the thing that I've waited for my entire life, and that is Family Mart potato chips. They said it couldn't be done to combine the rich, juicy flavour of chicken with crisps, but it has been done. And I look forward to trying those at the end of the video. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, well, that's a lot of food. That's probably just what he eats on an average lunchtime. To which I say, how dare you? Although it doesn't bode well that I'm about to eat this under the watchful eye of Big Mouth, an artistic interpretation of what I apparently look like in manga form. They captured my face well, I'll give them that. Not so sure about the big, round, bowling ball fucking body. But to be fair, at the end of this video, I'll probably look like that anyway. Right, let's dive in, see what we can find.
Scanning ahead.
So one of the most interesting aspects of Japanese candy is that they like to combine some kind of medicinal quality into the products. Now, in the US, you have NyQuil. In the UK, we have Rohypnol. And here in Japan, they of course have GABA for sleep. GABA for sleep. Now, this is the one product I'm actually gonna save to last, and I don't want to fall asleep and face plant the table and turn into a snoring wreck. But GABA, it is in fact an acronym. Just like the acronym we saw earlier, HCP, except this one is good because it doesn't mean potatoes, chicken, and burgers. GABA means gamma-aminobutyric acid. Yeah, my favourite. Gamma-aminobutyric acid is actually a transmitter that sends chemical messages through the brain, and GABA inhibits or reduces the activity of neurons or nerve cells. So that's great, isn't it? Who needs drugs in Japan? Well, we've got GABA for sleep. Continuing the theme of chocolate that pretends to be healthy, maybe it is, who knows, we'll find out later, is Libera. For the longest time, I thought that said Liberia, the African nation of Liberia, because one of Japan's other biggest chocolate products is, of course, Ghana, a tribute to the country of Ghana and its cocoa beans. So I thought, oh, it's Liberia. It's not, it's just Libera. So, important distinction there. But Libera pretends to be a chocolate that's good for you. It says here, Shibor ya po no kyushu osairu, literally reduces the absorption of fat and sugar. You know what? I was going to go to the gym today, but instead, I'll eat liver. I mean, if you want to reduce the absorption of fat and sugar, maybe don't eat chocolate. But I guess the idea is to make you feel less guilty when you eat it, when you enjoy it, as I'm about to do right now. Come in this sort of cube form, little cubes of chocolate. Whoa. I can feel the fat and the sugar like melting away. Good God. That's bollocks, isn't it? Tastes good though, tastes good. Now, because I'm a healthy individual, I'm going to wash down this tasty Libera chocolate with my favourite, Coca-Cola Plus. Don't worry, Coca-Cola is not typically associated as being a healthy drink, right? But this Coca-Cola Plus, which you can only get in Japan and a few other countries in Asia, it's got dextrin in it, a lot of dextrin, which is a dietary fibre. It's supposed to help you not absorb fat. And it says on the bottle here, one of these a day with your meal, it'll help with reducing fat absorption. So, you know, between this and this, by the end of this video, you're going to be a new man. Who needs lettuce and exercise when you've got chocolate and Coke? That's awful. Absolutely awful. Bollocks. If you want to be healthy, avoid that at all costs. Next up, it's time for something good, and that is cream colon. Cream colon. It's a clever name because cream colon is actually a medical condition you'll get if you eat too much cream colon. The product becomes the affliction. It says on the box here, fragrant milk, the best kind of milk there is. And otona no milku, literally adult milk, which sounds very suspicious. But it's quite common in Japan to see that. Otona no chocominto here. This is adult chocolate mint. It's quite common to see adult being used on branding and marketing of products because it's got a sort of adult taste to it that if children eat, they'll explode into 1,000 pieces. But let's dive in. Let's try some Otona milk, cream colon. Look at that. It's a nice box design. I like that. Big fan. I mean, it sounds awful, but it is like a colon, like a little piece of a slice of colon filled with cream. When you think about it like that, doesn't sound good. But it tastes really great. Cream colon, definitely get it. Just don't eat too many, lest you get cream colon. The most delicious affliction you can get. Next up, we all know the YouTuber PewDiePie, but have you met his Japanese brother? Genji Pie. Yes, that's right, it's Genji Pie. Made, as it says here, from the finest ingredients of wheat, flour, margarine, sugar, and more. Don't stop there, I want to know all the ingredients. Why not make your tea time more delightful with Genji, the heartwarming pie? And there's not just one Genji pie, there's 28 in one bag. You get more bang for your buck in this Genji pie than you do perhaps in any other product here. And what I like about them is they're heart-shaped, because if you eat all the Genji pies in this bag, you will need a new heart. They go hand in hand with cream colon, the ultimate combo. There's cream colon all over the table now. Probably the messiest thing I'll buy today as well. Genji pie, like a little baked treat. I haven't had one of these in years, actually. The only people I see who buy these are like 85 years old, and they put them on the table so when guests come, you can eat them. For something that's been in that bag probably like 6 months, it does still taste pretty fresh. It's quite soft and pleasant. So do PewDiePie proud, get him some Genji pie. Now, continuing along the theme of baked goods for a moment. When I was a kid, one of my favourite things was biscuits, custard creams. 2 little biscuits with cream in. Beautiful, loved it, had it every day. The perfect dinner. All the nutrition you could want. In Japan, though, custard creams have a rather different name and a rather more exciting name because custard creams are called sugar butter sand tree. Delicious. You had me at butter sand, which sounds like the last thing you eat when stranded on a desert island.
Oh, fuck.
Look at that. Now that is a custard cream. That's sugar butter sand tree if you're going to be pedantic, but yeah, it's pretty good.
One enemy
The
remaining.
biscuits are very buttery, and the cream, it's up there with cream colon. And there's a mess all over the table now. When you walk into pretty much any convenience store in Japan, you will come face to face with a fridge filled with what looks like lots of little medicine bottles. And it